Have you ever heard the eerie call of the Wendigo in the dead of the night? Picture a dense forest, bathed in the cold glow of the moon. It's a place where shadows dance and secrets hide, a world shrouded in mystery and silent whispers. This is no ordinary forest, but one steeped in legend and fear. A chilling tale circulates among the locals, a tale of the Wendigo, a horrifying creature said to lurk in the heart of these woods. This beast, born from the darkest corners of human imagination, is not just a creature of physical terror, but a symbol of insatiable hunger and greed. Night after night, the locals tell stories of an unearthly call echoing through the trees, a chilling sound that sends shivers down their spines, a sound they attribute to the Wendigo. It's a tale told in hushed tones, a shared fear that binds the community. But what if the legends are true? What if there really is a Wendigo in the woods? Imagine finding something that shouldn't exist, yet it does. There are tales woven into the fabric of our world that speak of entities that defy explanation. One such entity is the Wendigo, a creature of legend, whispered about in hushed tones around campfires and in the dark corners of the internet. In the depths of the pine forests, there have been discoveries, unsettling evidence that perhaps we are not alone. Strange markings scar the bark of ancient trees, as if clawed by something far larger than any known animal. Some say these are the signs of the Wendigo, marking its territory. Then, there are the half-eaten carcasses of animals, left discarded in the underbrush, not merely the work of predators, but something far more chilling. The wounds inflicted upon these poor creatures are not like those seen in nature. They are savage, cruel, as if inflicted for pleasure rather than survival. And the footprints, bizarre imprints in the earth that no creature we know of could make. Too large to be human, too strange to be animal. Some who have seen them claim they bear an eerie resemblance to the skeletal foot of a deer, but on a scale that is deeply unnerving. There are those who have seen more than just these signs. Their accounts are chilling. They speak of glowing eyes in the pitch black of the forest night, of a presence that fills the air with dread. One such tale is of a man, brave or foolish, who dared to venture into the forest after sundown. He returned terrified, babbling about the eyes, the presence, the overwhelming fear. These accounts, these pieces of evidence, they all point to something. But what? Are they the work of the Wendigo, or simply the product of overactive imaginations and natural phenomena? But how can we be sure? How can we prove that the Wendigo is not just a figment of our collective imaginations? What if you came face to face with your worst nightmare? Imagine the sheer terror, the icy tendrils of fear snaking their way down your spine. This is not a hypothetical scenario for a group of campers who recently experienced a chilling encounter, one that would make even the bravest souls shudder. It began as an ordinary night in the wilderness, the air filled with the scent of pine and the soft, distant hooting of an owl. But then, it happened. A call, not of this world, echoed through the forest, sending a shockwave of dread through the hearts of the campers. It was a sound that seemed to slither up from the bowels of the earth, a chilling shriek that bore into their very souls. As if the call wasn't terrifying enough, they saw them next. Two glowing eyes, piercing through the inky darkness. They were not the eyes of a typical forest dweller, but of something far more sinister. They held a hypnotic glow, an otherworldly light that was both fascinating and terrifying. Each camper felt as though those eyes were boring into them, seeing past their facades and into their deepest fears. The ominous presence was palpable, as if the air itself had turned heavy with dread. The campers were no longer mere visitors in the forest, but prey in a predator's domain. The feeling of being hunted, of being the chosen target of an apex predator, is something that none of them will ever forget. Panic ensued, as the primal instinct to survive overrode all other thoughts. They ran, hearts pounding, breaths ragged, until they reached the safety of their vehicle. They escaped the forest, but not the memory of their encounter. It lingers, a chilling reminder of the terror they faced, of the fear that gripped them. They escaped, but what if the Wendigo is still out there, waiting for its next prey? This is the haunting question that remains. A chilling thought that sends a shiver down the spine of anyone who dares to venture into the pine-filled wilderness. Are you ready to uncover the truth? As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the Shrouded Forest and the Wendigo's call, several unanswered questions loom in the chilly air. Is the Wendigo real, or is it a figment of our collective imagination, forged from fear and uncertainty? Could it be a harmless animal, perhaps misjudged due to its eerie presence? Or is it a misunderstood creature, simply trying to survive in its natural habitat? Yet, the possibility that chills the spine is this. What if the Wendigo is a malevolent entity, a spectral beast with a penchant for the macabre? What would occur if it decided to venture beyond the pines, leaving its forest home to explore our world? These questions swirl in the darkness, each more unsettling than the last. But the most terrifying question of all, what if the Wendigo's call is meant for you?